Good morning, students. Today I am going to start my next class, that is session 13. Today I am going to start the part of the HTML link, that is frame. So frame, what is frame? A frame are the way to divide the screen, to move, to bring the HTML document, more than one document in a single window. So that means to bring the different web pages in a single window. You can divide the screen. Suppose this is a web browser, and here we can bring two web pages, web page 1 and web page 2, web page 2. Here says that frame are the way to put more than one web page at a time on a computer screen. It divides the screen into separate window. Next is frame set. What is frame set? Frame set means a file that specify how the screen divided with frame. The frame set specify how the screen divided into different frames. That is called frame set. So next, why we require frames? Why require frames? So here we can create in one single web page. You can get 2 frames, 3 frames, 4 frames. If you want to create 4 frames, web page 1, web page 2. So you can say frame 1. You can say frame 2, frame 3, and frame 4. That means at a time you can display different websites here in a single window. That is called frame. So why frames are required? See, frame divide the screen into many parts, in different parts. They are required when we have to present different related website of the same time. That means frame required when we want to display different website or web pages in a single window we need frame sets. So frame divide the screen into several rectangle areas. Frame divided the screen into several rectangle areas. Each frame contain an HTML document. See, for this frame we can create different web page, different node page. For this frame we will create different node page. For this web page we can create different node page. So here you can say we have to create different web pages in a single window. Okay. Next, what tag we use? So at first we go for the HTML4. In HTML4 we use the tag is frame. Okay. But in HTML5 we use iframe. So these two tags are different. This tag is for HTML4 and this tag is for the HTML5. So at first we go for the HTML4 about the frame and the attributes. After that we will go for the HTML5, that is iframe. Okay. Next, how the frame set you see. I told that the frame divide the screen into different parts. So how many frames we need? We have to. So before go for that one, there are some attribute of frame. At first we go for the attributes. The attributes are under frame. That is frame border, then frame color, frame border. Number 2, frame color. Don't give space between border and color. Frame frame color, scrolling, node size, then frame space, frame spacing, then margin height, then margin width. So don't give space between frame border, frame color, frame spacing, frame height and frame width. See, in frame border, the default is 0. If you want to change the frame border, if you want to give the frame border, then here we use 1, 2, 3. All the value here given in pixels, px, that is pixels. Frame color. Suppose you want to, this is our first frame, this is a frame, you want to color this one, then use frame color equals to green, red, blue, etc. Scrolling. See, suppose this is a part of the first frame and here the content are more which is not fit in this part, automatically we will get one scrolling, horizontal scroll and vertical scroll bar. If the text or images or page are bigger than the size of the frame, then automatically you will get here scrolling, horizontal scrolling and vertical scrolling. Okay. Here the options are, we will get 3, yes, no and auto. So 3 value we use with the scrolling, is yes, no and auto. If you give the value yes, then you will get the scroll bar. If you get no, then not get the scroll bar. If you get auto, then if the frame is big, automatically the scroll bar will appear. If not required, then scroll bar will not appear. Then is no resize. If you use no resize, then you cannot increase or decrease the size of the frame. After that, frame spacing. How much space you need between two frames? Here, how much space you need between the two frames? Here we can use the value 2px, 3px, 4px, how much space you need. After that, margin height and margin width. This is the frame. Suppose this is the web page and this is the frame. Suppose you give a margin height is 3 pixels. So from here top to here you will get 3 margin height, 3 pixels. If you give width is 4px, then here you can get 4 pixels. The frame will appear in this part. So automatically you will get the margin height 4 pixels, top is 3 pixels. So you get this is the margin for the frames. Okay. So these are the different attributes used with the frame tag. Next, after that, here one thing that is, so if you want to frame under HTML file, what size you want the frame? Suppose frame call equals to 30 and 70%. Okay. Here see columns. So here how many columns? Suppose you want 2 frames and the screen is divided into 100%. If you give 30 and 70, you will get 2 frames. One is 30% and the one is 70%. This column divide the screen into 2 parts. The first part takes the 30% of the 100 and other one is get 70%. One thing you remain in your mind, when you use frame call or frame row, the percentage should, when you add the part, that part must be 100. Either it will be rows or it will be column. That means the total percentage of the frame column or frame row must be 100. After that, we will got another attribute. The attributes are under iframe tag. The attributes are, now go for one more attribute left, that is SRC. That is source. In the last class I have explained about the SRC source. In image also, in link also. The source means we will talk about the URL. Source means we talk about the URL. Suppose you are giving here frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. How much frame you want? If you get right here frame src equals to, here you have to give the file name. Suppose I give here fri1.html, and next I give frame src equals to fri2.html. Before I write here frame set call equals to say 40% and 60%. So here you see, here the screen divided, this frame set divide the screen into two parts. The first part is about the 40% and the second part is about the 60%. Okay. Now the first SRC is fri.html. So this is the HTML document where you already created. Okay, and give the file name is fri.html. You can use any HTML documents, but don't forget to give the appropriate name. So first one you get here fri1, and here you get fri2. So in this part, whatever written in the fri1 HTML document, that will display it here. In fri2, whatever right here under the fri2.html document, this will display in this part. So this frame column divided in two parts, frame 1 and frame 2. The first one is fri1, other one is fri2. After that, you just close it, frame set call frame set, then close body. So your first frame document is finished. Okay. Now you see some important points here. The frame set tag is used to declare multiple frame divided on the basis of column. Here the frame is divided on the basis of column. Sorry, my one mistake is row. It should be column. This is 40% and this is 60%. This is fri1, fri2. So here this frame set call divide the screen on the basis of column. The first part will take 40% of the whole screen, and second part will take 40%, 60% of the whole screen. So total part 40 plus 60 is 100. It must be 100. If you write here 40, 60 and 40 and 40 and 80% is there, but 20% left, automatically it will create 3 frame. Frame 1 40%, frame 2 40%, and frame 3 comes in 20%. That means the screen must be 100%. If you take two part and third part is left, automatically this part create and it appears blank. Clear? Next is the total percentage of all frame should be 100%. Same process we will take for the row also. If you write here frame set call, in place of frame set call, if you write here frame set row and give here 40% and 60%, then row. So it will appear like this. First column 40%, second column 60%. So that means you can divide the screen under row wise, or you can divide the screen under column wise. The percentage should be 100 for both rows and both columns. Now here you see that we can create column wise, divide the frame into column wise, divide the frame into row wise. Now you see you can also create both row and column in a single window. Both row and column in a single window. That is, we will make three parts. This is the example of frame 1, frame 2 and frame 3. For that, HTML, okay, then frame set. At first you see there are three frames in a single window. So at first we have to create two, one for the row, first row, and for the second row. You see here, at first we create two rows, that is frame set row equals to 40% and 60%. 40% and 60%. For that, after that, frame src equals to fri1.html, frame src fri2.html. Then, so our first frame is, the first part is about our 40%, other part is 60%. So again, sorry, one thing is left with this. One thing is left here. Frame set call equals to 50%, sorry, 30% and 70%. So here the first frame will create for 30% and it will create as 70%. Okay. So this frame set row divided screen into two parts. One is 40%, other one is 60%. After that, I am using here frame set call. This frame set call divided into two columns. First is 30%, this is 30%, and the second one is 70%. So here frame src, this first source will appear in the first part, second src will appear for the second part. After that, our first part is finished, so close frame set. For the third one, again you write here frame src equals to, say, fri3.html. Then close frame set. Then close body. So how much frame set you open? That much. This is all our content type. One frame set, close one frame set. Two frame set. Sorry, one frame set closes one frame set, and two frame set closes the second frame set. Yeah. So this is the program to create three web pages in a single web browser, in a single web page, website, in a single screen. So frame set row, divide the screen into two parts. First part 40%, second part 60%. Again, frame set call, divide the screen, divide the first column into two parts. Divide the first row into two parts, that is 30% and 70%. So this source for the first one, this source for the second one, and this source for the third one. In this way, we can create frame in our HTML document. Okay. Now I told you the different attributes used in frame tag there. So now I show you an example by giving you the different attribute used in the frame tag. Okay. Now you see, after giving HTML body, frame set call 30%, say 70%. Okay. Here we can use the different attribute together with the frame border, that is, after frame set call frame border equals to say 2 pixel, 2 px, frame color equals to say green, frame color equals to green. Then frame spacing, I am using all the attributes together at the same time. Frame set equals to frame spacing equals to 0. And what is left? The flip other one is scrolling, SCROLL, and the scrolling equals to yes. So these three attributes, first one is frame border, second one is frame color, third one is frame spacing, fourth one is scrolling. So when you use this attribute in the documents, in the tag in the HTML documents, then the page would look like this. You see, this is the web page, 2 columns, one is 30%, other one is 70%. Next is frame border. So here will appear border. Here I am giving you a border is 2 pixels. So the border of the frame will appear 2. First border and second border. Border will appear. Then frame color green. So the color of the frame, this border will appear green in color. Frame spacing 0. I am not giving here in numbers. So here you will not give space, but if you give right here 3px, then here you will get the space of 3px. And scrolling is yes. If you give yes, either the web page is small or big, nothing matter. The scrolling vertical scroll bar or horizontal scroll bar appear in a screen. Both the vertical scroll bar, this is scroll bar appear with the document. So here we can use different attributes in a single web pages. Okay. Next, if you write here auto, then what happens? Then here the scroll bar will appear depend on your web page. If the web page is too long, then scroll bar will appear. If the web page does not need any scrolling, then the scroll bar will not appear. So these are functions of frame set and their attributes. So in the next class, I will show you the iframe of the HTML5 and also show you one example of iframe. Thank you.